once again, everybody. I'm Craig DeGeorge with Bruno Sammartino. Welcome once again to another Fury Hour here on Sports Channel America. This week, one of our feature matches features some of the ladies here in the UWF. Luna Vachon we've seen against the newcomer, Allison Royale.
Well, this Allison Royale is a newcomer, but she's a very attractive girl. She's
you said that several times, yes. Too, Bruno.
And Luna, of course, the veteran. Luna, we know that she's mean, tough, and rugged. So it'll be an interesting match.
All right, a couple other good faces as well. Steve Wild Thing Ray making his charge perhaps to the UWF Championship, as well as a couple of other new faces. Jim the Animal is one of those new faces. We've seen a couple of new faces. Have you seen anybody that's jumped out at you?
Well, you know, we have seen new faces. A lot of these guys are new that they've been applying to, you know, to get a shot at the UWF, and Herb Abram has given them that opportunity. But, you know, we have to see yet. It's too early to tell if they really have what it takes to remain with this organization.
All right, we'll get a good look this hour on the Fury Hour, and here we go.
When your office is 200,000 acres of rugged woodland, you need a deodorant you can depend on. Men count on Old Spice to help prevent odor before it starts. It kills odor-causing bacteria on contact. 99%. That's effectiveness you can count on with the clean, classic scent of Old Spice.
Hi, Aunt. Tough day at the office?
You bet.
Old Spice deodorant, because prevention is the ultimate form of protection. Count on it.
I used to have dandruff, so I tried Head & Shoulders. Then I tried Selsun Blue. Blue is better.
Selsun Blue relieves dandruff flaking better than Head & Shoulders, and doctors recommend it more than Head & Shoulders, Denorex, and Tegrin.
Blue is better.
Selsun Blue.
With the Summer Games less than a year away, keep yourself up to date with Team USA as they prepare to challenge the world in boxing, gymnastics, volleyball, and more. U.S. Olympic Showcase. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America. If you're looking for a bit of a blarney, look no further than the Irish Sports Cavalcade. Golf, horse racing, rugby, and more come your way direct from Ireland. The Irish Sports Cavalcade. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America.
The world's most dramatic music. Passionate, evocative. Now you can hear it, see it, experience it as you were meant to. Live on the stage of the Metropolitan Opera. As Pavarotti, Domingo, Freni, and other international stars come together for one night only under the direction of James Levine. Panasonic presents the 25th anniversary gala at the Met.
Only on pay-per-view cable TV. Check your local TV listings or call your cable system for details.
Combine the ancient Oriental art of self-defense with the sweet science of boxing, and it's one sporting event you'll get a kick out of. The Sports Channel Kickboxing Tour and World Championship Kickboxing. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America.
What's the real scoop on professional wrestling? There's only one way to find out. Call me on the legend line, 1-900-HOT-BRUNO. Let's talk real wrestling. What's happening and where it's happening, I'll tell you. From the inside, call me now and be the best informed wrestling fan in your neighborhood. The number again is 1-900-HOT-BRUNO. And kids under 17, make sure you get your parents' permission before you call.
Hey, the official Beach Brawl souvenir program, the one sold only the night of the Beach Brawl, is available now from the UWF. Bios of your favorite UWF wrestlers, as well as memorable information from the night of the Beach Brawl, is included in this nifty collector's item. To order, just send $5 for each copy, along with your name and address, to Abrams Entertainment Group, 2532 Lincoln Boulevard, Marina Del Rey, California.
Okay, folks, it's time for Wrestling Universal Wrestling Federation style. The referee in the ring is Joe Pojoy, but let's hear it. Let's hear it for the Universal Wrestling Federation. I feel like Johnny Carson. Okay. In the ring at this time, a 250-pound Fort Lauderdale native, he is David Perry. His opponent weighs in at 252 pounds and hails from the Bronx Zoo. He comes to the ring accompanied by his manager, the Keeper. This is Jim the Animal.
Jim the Animal making his way ringside. Craig DeGeorge, Bruno Sammartino. Welcome once again to the Universal Wrestling Federation here on Sports Channel America. As you see, Jim the Animal from the Bronx Zoo, Bruno, making his way in, and they call his manager and occasional tag team partner the Keeper, and he keeps a watchful eye on the Animal.
Yeah, I see the Animal. Let's see. He's got a chain around his neck. Was that for the manager to show him the way to the ring, or is it because of his deficiency in the brain department? What is it?
Probably a combination of both, Bruno. I know the Keeper very often will have to show the direction to the Animal. Says he's somewhat childlike and he needs direction, and you'll see him really put him in his place, unlike many tag teams or wrestlers who work with managers. They're almost adversaries. Now the Animal going after the wrong guy. He's going after the referee, Joe Popejoy, and this man is obviously, well, the screws are not all tightened up, Bruno.
What you're saying is, by his action, you don't see him as a graduate of Harvard or anything like that, do you, Greg?
He might have trouble from the local community college, Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? You're telling me that he doesn't know the difference between the referee and the opponent, which is David Perry?
Well,
that's it. Down on board, David Perry, and a nice fireman's carry.
Fireman's carry takes him down, working on the arm. Perry had a full Lauderdale, right in the area here, 250-pounder. Jim the Animal again from the Bronx Zoo. And now he doesn't know where he's going. He's looking in the crowd here. Very lively crowd in there at the Memorial Auditorium.
Well, maybe David Perry can tame the Animal this evening. So far, he denies fireman's carry. Oh, the Animal gets behind him, reversal. Another reversal by the Animal. Wow.
Bruno, look who just walked into the booth.
Hey, Bruno, how you doing, champ?
Captain, we're watching a guy from the Bronx Zoo.
I'd like to know if it was the Bronx Zoo or the San Diego Zoo. I mean, which was it, man? It's this guy.
This is the Bronx Zoo. He may be working his way up to the San Diego Zoo.
He looks a little whack. He looks like he belongs in a lion's cage. All right, Bruno, Greg, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work.
Well, thank you, Captain. We'll see you a little later. Meanwhile, Craig, I have to tell you that David Perry did a couple of nice moves on the Animal. David Perry looks like he knows what he's doing in there. Maybe perhaps, what a rake across the eyes.
Scratched him across the eyes, and now the Animal appears to finally have found his place here, working on David Perry. Headbutts him down. We got a big show for you coming up this hour. The Fire Cat. We'll see Joshua Ben-Gurion. We'll have a special Captain's Corner. And later on, Bruno, we'll have the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Oh, that's going to be a great match. Orndorff and Horton, and these two guys, I'll tell you, they're no strangers to each other, and every time they fought in the past was always a great, great match, and I'm sure we're going to see a great one tonight. Meanwhile, the Animal looks, I guess, the upper hand. Oh, I was going to say the upper hand on David Perry. But
first given a fine clothesline by Perry to knock down the Animal. And we're going to try and set up an interview after this match with the Animal, and that should be most interesting. So keep
Are you going to interview him, Craig?
I think I'm going to let Herb Abrams handle that.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, because...
unless you'd like to do it, Bruno.
No, I don't think so.
All right, we'll try. I can't promise anything at this point with this guy. Elbow right to the neck of David Perry. Floors him. Hey, he may get the lateral press for the cover. No, not enough.
Oh, to his credit, I'll be honest with you, Craig. I thought that was it for David Perry, but he kicked out of it, which shows you that he can certainly take a lot of punishment.
Trading rights and lefts now. This crowd really into it at the Memorial Auditorium here in Fort Lauderdale. Tried to close on him, kind of got him a little low there, Bruno.
Yeah, he got him underneath the arm, so I don't think he did quite the damage other than get him off balance and slam him down to the mat. But
there's a reversal. Look at that. The keeper got a hold of Perry. The keeper grabbed the Perry, the leg drop. Look at the keeper. He's pulling him. Referee doesn't see it, and that's going to be it. The keeper with the clincher for Jim the Animal. David Perry, who was very impressive, goes down to defeat, and really you can't blame Perry there, Bruno. It was the keeper who got his hand in.
Exactly. They're outside interference, and that's what caused the pin, unfortunately, for Perry.
The keeper now is going to get some work on Perry, and he's going to throw him right out of the ring.
But what I want to see is Herb Abrams as he interviews the Animal. This ought to be very interesting.
All right, let's go down now to Herb Abrams with the keeper and the Animal.
This is the me here to the UWF. I don't know if you talk or this man talks for you. Who are you? What are you all about?
This is the animal. I am the keeper. He does what I tell him. No more, no less. Whatever I say goes. Isn't that right?
Are you saying that this man is uncontrollable?
I control him. Nobody else. He does what I tell him and only what I tell him.
You mind if I interview him?
Go ahead.
What is your name, sir?
Animal?
What type of animal are you? Are you a beast? Are you a monkey? Are you a hippo?
The Mustang, symbol of America's heritage of independence and inspiration for the sexiest car of the 60s that became an instant classic, the legendary Ford Mustang sports car. Now you can own an exquisitely crafted replica of the '66 Mustang that will captivate you with its extraordinary authenticity. Hand-assembled from over 140 parts and crafted in heavy die-cast metal, the doors open and close. The hood lifts to reveal its complete engine compartment. Precise in every detail, from distinctive grille to triple-panel tail lamps. Under the trunk lid, the spare. A sporty steering wheel that actually turns the wheels. Underneath, more incredible detail. Each of its parts is inspected, polished, hand-painted, and hand-assembled. It's then waxed and buffed to showroom luster.
Use your credit card and call toll-free to bring the incredible Mustang into your home. We'll ship your car and charge your account just $29.50 a month, plus shipping for 3 months. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call now, 1-800-356-8100.
Head & Shoulders for my serious dandruff? Blue is better. Extra medicated Selsun Blue.
With a medicine doctors recommend most. Medicine that relieves flaking better than Head & Shoulders.
Blue is better.
Selsun Blue, doctor recommended #1.
In simpler times, toothpaste came in tubes. Though easy to squeeze, they could get messy. Along came pipes. People liked the control, but missed the squeezing. Now, with much fanfare, Crest introduces Neat Squeeze. Easily squeezable with the control of a pump and a pullback feature that makes brushing a lot less messy and a lot more fun. The all-new Neat Squeeze from Crest.
If you're looking for a bit of a blarney, look no further than the Irish Sports Cavalcade. Golf, horse racing, rugby, and more come your way direct from Ireland. The Irish Sports Cavalcade. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America.
Okay, wrestling fans, here's the latest thing to hit the UWF. Introducing the UWF Superstars Cookies. We've got the Steve Ray Wild Thing cookie. Our champ's favorite, the Steve Williams cookie. And besides all that, we've got the Paul Orndorff cookie. We also have 4 new kinds coming soon. The Bruno Sammartino, the Lou Albano, and the Herbie cookie. And let's not forget the B. Brian Blair cookie. It's honey flavored. Now you've had the rest, now try the best. The Universal Wrestling Federation Superstar Cookies. Look for all of them in your local supermarket and UWF arenas around the country.
Now we're going to bring out the Israeli champion, a man that is one of a kind, right from Israel, and here he is. How are you, brother? How are you, sir? Pleasure to meet you. I'd like to tell you a little bit about your country and about yourself and about your people. God bless you. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much. You know, as everyone knows, Israel is the toughest, one of the toughest nations in the world, and we intend to prove and represent I intend to represent this belt very good here in the United States, and I hope many people support me, including this great man right here. It's a pleasure to meet him.
Well, I got to say that years ago we had great men like the Rabbi Halpern that came over here and wrestled in this country, and you had many a great wrestler of lancemen such as A.B. Coleman and Abe Jacobs from Australia and so forth. And I've got to say I believe that you're a credit to yourself, to your people, and you're right about the Israeli Army and the Israeli Air Force, one of the finest in the world. They are fighters. They are people with a cause. They are people with a message. And with people like you at their side, I'm sure, brother, that they'll do a great job. You're a big man. You stand about 6'9" or 6'8"?
6'10", that's correct.
6'10", all right, I was close. You weigh about 300 pounds?
That is correct.
Yes, this man is from Israel. He's behind his people are behind him. The man is rough, the man is tough, the man is groove, baby. He is the Israeli champion. He's one of a kind. He's often imitated but never duplicated. I give you his name.
Joshua Ben-Gurion.
That's what I said, Joshua Ben-Gurion. Ziegate Lantzman, you're a wonderful person. You're a great guy. Ziegate's Lantzman, you're all right. Put it there, baby.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to say, L'kol Hayudim, Ani Joshua Ben-Gurion, and I'd like to tell other people to come out and perhaps we'll give you some Hebrew lessons and you can learn Hebrew.
L'kol Hayudim, Yashirin Habagarian, Yahashi, L'kol Hayudim, Mahayla, Haika, Hay, Zisa Pesa, and a happy Hanukkah. God bless you all.
This next match is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, you can. These people don't even show up on camera. No.
Approaching the ring at this time, accompanied by his manager, Abu Dhabi. He is a 420-pounder from the Sudan. This is Mohammed the Butcher. His opponent weighs...
Whoa! Be careful in there.
His opponent weighs 350 pounds and is the current Israeli heavyweight champion. From Israel, this is Joshua Ben-Gurion.
Well, what a matchup here. You got Muhammad the Butcher, and now you've got Joshua Ben-Gurion. This really has a European African flavor here.
Boy, is this going to be some kind of a match. We've seen Josh Ben-Gurion, this big 6'10" guy, and of course, this he's got a belt on him. He's
he's the Israeli heavyweight champion. Have you ever wrestled in Israel?
No, I never have.
Because he tells me it's they don't have a regular card there, but when they do have wrestling there, it's very, very popular. They sell out. And they don't sell popcorn.
And of course, he's the main attraction there,
yeah.
right?
I understand they do not sell popcorn and hot dogs, but knishes and bagels are very popular.
Oh, is that right?
That's what my sources tell me, yes.
Okay.
The sesame seed bagel, one of the most popular. So Joshua Ben-Gurion, a former captain, reserve captain actually in the Israeli Air Force. If you notice on that jacket he wears, when you see him come in, he's got 3 bars up on the shoulder, and that, of course, is the captain's.
Look at that Muhammad. You ever work out with the weights, Craig? Do you work out with the weights at all?
A little bit, but...
I was just looking at his pecs, so I wonder if he does...
I think he's got something on me, though, Bruno. He's... probably could use one of those exercises you see on late-night television, however. Work on that stomach area.
Yes.
You know, the one that was like a rowing technique. I'm not sure what they call it. And here he goes, though.
Whoa, really came in. He was really fired up, flying out of that corner. Look at those obliques. Joshua steps back. Joshua's tall and lean. What's it, 6'10"? Well, he's so tall that he makes Muhammad look rather short, don't he? Short and squatty.
A little bit, yeah. I think it's the size that does that, too, Bruno. Talk about pinching an inch with this guy, huh?
Greg, what's this guy's name? This guy reminds me of myself when I look in the mirror, the guy with the red tights. What's his name?
That's Muhammad the Butcher.
Well, I want to tell you, I wasn't built quite as well as him. In fact, the guy's got better pecs than me, but he was kind of, that's the kind of body I had. I still do look that way when I look in the mirror.
He must do high reps on the bench, huh?
There's a lot of reps.
What kind of regimen is that, Lou?
It's a strict training. The guy's got a lot of definition. Looks great.
Anyway, right now, but, you know, Joshua looks like, you know, he's tall, he's rather lean, really, but actually he's a very, very big man. But when, you know, when you're 6'10", he actually looks lean, and yet, you know, he weighs, what, about 340, 50 pounds?
Yeah, he's a big boy, no doubt about it.
He's got that height, you know.
This guy, Muhammad the Butcher, apparently chews raw chicken before he comes out here. Crazy guy, a vicious guy in the ring. Clothesline, but not enough to get down Bengorian. Oh, yes, now he has Bengorian. Didn't look like it was going to knock him down at first, but there's a lot of...
Look at those ripples on his back.
That extra weight there that Mr. Butcher is hanging on to. He's from Sudan, Africa, the wild man from Sudan.
From Sudan, huh?
Sudan, yes.
Wow. He doesn't look like he has skipped any meals lately, has he?
No. No, he's not one of these slim fast
did you see that kick by Joshua?
Yes.
See, boom, chopping his pecs. Front face lock. Let's see what he's going to do with here now.
He does have that great Israeli Defense Forces bomber, he calls it, the clothesline off the second rope, but he hasn't had a chance to get on the ropes just yet.
Switched side.
Tripped again by the manager. The manager.
Yeah, but Muhammad isn't doing anything about it. He's not taking advantage of that situation there. I mean, the chain.
Abudenden is the manager. Now he hits him with a chain in the back of the neck. Abudenden, Bruno.
Now, come on. Doesn't the referee see this? Here's interference. The guy's on the apron. Guy's using the chain and hitting him. Oh, here's the bell.
That's it. He's got it. I'm going to say Abudenden's from the 13th step of the 13th pyramid, which is of little note right now for Josh Bengorian, who finally stops Abdullah now. Bengorian going to work after the chain. He's going to get the towel around the Butcher. And I'll tell you, any kind of workout, any kind of sweat the Butcher goes through here will be well worth it for him. He's got him around the neck, and he throws him right into the turnbuckle. And that has wobbled Muhammad the Butcher.
Boy, that Joshua's on fire, isn't he? He's really angry. Get back, and I'll tell you, that Butcher is gone with his manager. And there's Joshua, victorious and smiling and very happy.
Wow, looks like a good run for the Israeli Air Force. Same kind of reaction.
Muhammad the Butcher, the winner, and still Israeli heavyweight champion, Joshua Bengorian.
I didn't realize that Israeli belt was up for grabs here, Bruno, but nevertheless, he is the winner and still a heavyweight champion.
The Universal Wrestling Federation's Beach Brawl is now available on video cassette. The critics have hailed it as one of the most action-packed nights in the history of the sport. The UWF's Beach Brawl. Act now and get a free autographed photo of UWF champ Dr. Death Steve Williams. Send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3.75 shipping and handling to Abrams Entertainment Group, 2532 Lincoln Boulevard, Marina Del Rey, California, 90291. Or call 213-822-4187 for more information.
Say who we are, and you say this with your discount subscription to this Car and Driver at the lowest rate going. A 50% instant TV discount, $9.97 off the basic rate, if you grab the bargain now.
Call toll-free 1-800-832-4900. 12 issues are just $9.97, an instant TV discount of half off the basic subscription rate. To save now, call 1-800-832-4900. That's 1-800-832-4900.
Excellence, excitement, and entertainment. All of these are available at the Nassau Coliseum in a new standard of luxury, style, and sophistication. Add great sightlines and convenience to the mix, and you have a winning combination. Private executive suites, the perfect business entertainment vehicle. For the savvy businessman, these suites become an extension of your marketing efforts.
Tonight on Sports Channel, the Mets aim to crank up their offense when they travel to Houston for a 2-game battle with the Shooting Astros. The Mets versus the Astros, live tonight at 8:30, exclusively on Sports Channel. What happens when the world's best hockey players defend their native country's honor in a thrilling international competition? Find out during Canada Cup 91. Live coverage begins August 31st, exclusively on Sports Channel.
Making his way in the ring at this time, weighing 238 pounds from Atlantic City, this is Joe the Furia.
Joe the Fury having a little trouble getting into the ring, but he'll hope to have some better success within the ropes.
His opponent weighs 250 pounds and hails from Havana, Cuba. And he is accompanied to the ring by his manager, Mr. Red. This is the Cuban Assassin!
The Cuban assassin, hailing from Havana, Cuba.
Cuban assassin. Mr. Ed, Mr. Red.
Oh, Mr. Red. Mr. Red saying, you know, you people from the USA stink. Where's Mr. Red from? I don't detect any kind of Yugoslavian accent or anything.
Yeah. I wonder if they have any gymnasiums in Cuba.
Well, if they do, they may have been closed for the Cuban assassin.
Wasting too much time anymore.
I'll tell you what, he's upstairs not built too badly. He used to tighten up a little bit. A former Florida heavyweight champion, the man to your left. Guess who his hero is, Bruno? I'll give you one guess who the Cuban assassin's hero is.
Who's the Cuban assassin's hero? Would it be somebody by the name of Fidel?
Yes, sir.
Ah, it is.
Yeah, Fidel Castro.
Well, let me see. I want to see what the Cuban assassin is like in the ring, because so far we haven't seen too much. Now, we saw Joe the Furia last week with Dave Johnson, as we said a little earlier. They certainly had a great match with the Blackhearts, and I certainly was impressed. Now, in single competition, I often like to see someone I'm not familiar with. Where I was impressed with him in tag team, and I like to see in single competition what he's like. But, you know, he's taking on a guy, the Cuban assassin. I'm really not too familiar with this guy, so we just have to wait and see, well, who can do what with whom.
This is the assassin's debut here in the Universal Wrestling Federation.
It's a double wrist lock here. Let's see what he does with it.
The assassin goes in and out of Cuba, he says, quite often. I don't know how he does that. It's kind of a tough country to get in and out of.
Well, maybe he's got his own boat.
Yeah, well, that's true. That does happen. But he says he likes to take the American money and bring it back home.
Bring it back to Cuba.
What is that, a Playboy bunny on the back of the tights there of the Furia?
Yeah, it looks like, well, Atlantic City.
Yeah, the Playboy Casino is no longer there.
So, that's right, too, come to think. Well, I wouldn't know. See, I'm not a gambler like you are, Craig. I never go there. See, you would know about those things. All I know is gambling. Whenever there's gambling, there's also a Playboy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The Fury goes into the ropes, trying to monkey flip him. Sunset flip him.
Come on, pull. That's it.
He got him down, but he can't hang on.
Can't hold him.
Oh, that was a good knee. That landed right to the neck of the Furia. And you can see the whiskers on his beard. Just take the shot there. That was a crunching knee from the Cuban assassin.
Come on, Joe the Furia. Let's teach this Cuban a lesson and send him back with his hero, Fidel. Leapfrog.
Leapfrogged him. Oh, he took a knee again upstairs somewhere, perhaps for the clavicle. Cuban Assassin trying to put another victim on the list. You see Mr. Red there circling. Mr. Red with a Fu Manchu this week, I think, huh? And he's going to work on DeFuria, and the referee again with his back to the action.
Well, looks like Joe DeFuria is taking him from both. In the ring from the Cuban Assassin, outside the ring from Mr. Red. And the referee's missing it all.
Furia trying to mount a comeback. Good chop, takes a chop back.
Oh, those shots aren't that, not too much steam behind them. Oh, boy. Now, that drop kick, DeFuria, who has done some good things, that drop kick was not good because if you notice when he came up, he had his legs spread out. And, of course, Mr. Stargate, you can't do that. You have to keep your legs in line.
Yeah, I wonder
if you hit, your target.
I wonder if he was going for a reverse victory roll there where he's trying to get him around the neck and flip him back over.
What's this? You going to get a pile driver here or is he going for a back break? No, pile driver.
Reverse pile driver, and that should be enough.
And 3, and that's it. Well, very seldom do you escape a pile driver. The Cuban Assassin is victorious, and Joe DeFuria gave it his all, but it wasn't good enough. And Mr. Red looks very happy in there with his red neck brace.
And I know Captain Lou, as he watches this at home upstate New York, is smiling.
He's going to make a speech here.
The Universal Wrestling Federation's Beach Brawl is now available on video cassette. The critics have hailed it as one of the most action-packed nights in the history of the sport. Add power to your video library with this once-in-a-lifetime power jam. The UWF's Beach Brawl features Dr. Death Steve Williams, Bam Bam Bigelow, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, Wet n' Wild, Cactus Jack, and many more. Also available, the best of the UWF Volumes 1 through 6. Order each cassette separately, or, for a limited time only, if you order all 6 at once, you'll receive the Beach Brawl video absolutely free, along with an autographed photo of UWF champ Dr. Death Steve Williams. Cassettes sold separately are $19.95 each, plus shipping and handling. Order all best of tapes for $119.70 and get the Beach Brawl video absolutely free. Send check or money order to Abrams Entertainment Group, 2532 Lincoln Boulevard, Marina Del Rey, California, 90291. Or call 213-822-4187 for more information.
Hello out there, wrestling fans. This is Captain Lou Albano telling you to call me and talk to me live every Thursday evening from 6 to 7 Eastern Time. Remember, it's the Captain Lou Albano Wrestling Celebrity Hotline at 1-900-LOU-FOR-YOU. For all the latest in wrestling news and your favorite celebrity talk, I want you to call Captain Lou. Remember that number, 1-900-LOU-FOR-YOU. That's every Thursday night from 6 to 7 Eastern Time. It's Captain Lou, baby, and I'm talking to you.
Monday, September 23rd, the most spectacular opening night ever on television.
Football.
With heroes.
Heroes?
Rogues.
Wrestling?
Passion.
Oprah.
Romance.
Say those again.
Rogues. Heroes. Romance. Comedy. Passion. Live on pay-per-view, Panasonic presents the 25th anniversary gala at the Met.
Yes. Opera.
Only on pay-per-view cable TV. Call your cable system for details.
End of summer blues got you down? Well, you're in luck, because here comes the Chuck.
No, you're dead. He killed you.
Wrong again, wimp. Chucky's back, and this time, he's looking for a new recruit.
Just think, Chucky's gonna be bro.
Child's Play 3, rated R, starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring at this time, weighing 250 pounds from Hollywood, Florida, this is Dave Johnson.
Big crowd on hand, cheering on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff, what are you trying to say? Paul Orndorff and his opponent's Dave Johnson.
Dave Johnson, yes. Dave got out of managing, as you know, the New York Mets, and he's gotten into wrestling. I don't know, that's not the same guy, is it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Johnson going right to work on Orndorff. Oh, Orndorff with a couple of right
Well, did you see Dave Johnson attacked Orndorff? And I guess he saw last week's match with Orndorff.
Body drop.
Oh, look at Orndorff.
Well
I mean, he really comes at you with lots of energy, don't he?
Yeah, a little different than last week when he never was able to get going at the beginning because Orton attacked him when he had his robe on still. And it took him some 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes to get that robe off.
Dave Johnson must have saw what happened last week. He says, hey, maybe if I can get the upper hands right away, maybe I can get Paul hurt and pull an upset here. But Orndorff said, not you too. I'm not going to fall for that again.
I'm twist on Orndorff. Johnson was fairly impressive last week, as we recall, with
the Furia.
The Furia against
Joe
the Blackhearts.
Against the Blackhearts, and I'll tell you what, that was a very exciting match. They really, got to give credit, they really surprised me.
Orndorff, a couple of good moves there. Now hip toss, knocked him right down. Good right hand, Orndorff. I don't think he wants to go the distance like he did with Orton last week. Clotheslines him. Oh,
there it is.
Could this be it? Could this be the pile driver? And you know what comes after that? The finish. 1, 2, and 3. Goodbye, good night.
The final 1 minute 15 seconds for the winner, Mr. Wonderful,
How's the word tidy come to mind, Bruno?
That's the longest I've ever heard that name.
Gorgeous John. He weighs 350 pounds and is coming from the state penitentiary. This is Death Row 3, 2, 6. 0.
Death row 3-2-6-0. In action.
Tampa, Florida, weighing 247 pounds. This is B. Brian Blair.
B. Brian Blair, as Frankie said.
Oh, that wasn't long enough. Are you serious?
Well, give it a shot yourself.
I wouldn't even try it.
Hey, Brian Blair. This man's going to show you what the two boys like you in prison.
Wow, and who's that?
That's Gorgeous John, the manager.
Gorgeous John?
He'll scare you.
Gorgeous John.
Gorgeous John.
Would you have the audacity to give him such a name to
I think
himself?
Death Row 3260 named him.
Gorgeous John, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorgeous John against the gorgeous Death Row 3260. B. Brian Blair, one thing for sure, you'll get lots of excitement, lots of action from B. Brian Blair.
Blair and Death Row 3260 in action on the Fury Hour.
That guy looks mean, don't he? That Death Row 3260.
Says he was angry with society, didn't do anything, spent time in prison. Now it's time to get back. B. Brian Blair runs in a 3260, and he does not go anywhere. And the ropes, no, nothing again. Blair saying, what is it going to take to knock down this big fella? And the ropes, ducks underneath the roundhouse right. He's tripped by the manager. And now he takes a boot.
That gorgeous what?
Gorgeous John.
Gorgeous John will not be so...
Oh! He
So
tried to
Gorge-
leapfrog him, and boy, 3260 is not exactly a leapfrogging specialist.
Yeah, he didn't get up too high and missed, and he got hit in the midsection, but evidently didn't... Well, he wasn't faced by it because he come right back and look at that. Now,
there's a good drop kick.
That's impressive. It's not a phenomenal drop kick, but then you look at the size of this man, and it's just amazing that he can do that at all.
He gets up very high for a big man.
Yeah, really.
I mean, he's standing still too, Bruno. He's not running into that. Standing still and jumping up. But look at Gorgeous John with that stick, nailing Brian Blair in the back. He better not get too overzealous or he's going to take a shot from Blair. Blair taking a couple of shots, and now 3260 gets in there. And, you know, that's one of those things where Blair will put that in the back of his mind, and if he gets a chance, and Gorgeous John isn't looking, even if he is looking, he could be in trouble. Clothesline on B. Brian Blair. There's the cover, and no.
2.5 count. Not enough.
Blair into the rope. Got him in a bear hug. This could be enough to do it, too. We've seen Blair use the sleeper in the past and win without getting a 3 count. Now 3260 going to do the same here with a bear hug, trying to get to the submission.
Dropping him down. Well, you know, if you're going to have a factor with the bear hug, you got to get that bear hug. You got to really pick him up and bring him down. You know, they put pressure on lower back. You can't just hang on to a bear hug. You know, Blair's in good shape, and his back is strong, and you're not just going to do a lot of damage if you're just going to hang on to that bear hug. You got to pick him up. You're going to jerk him down. You're going to pull him in. I know a little bit about the bear hug because it used to be one of my favorite holds years ago.
Yes. And that's the way to apply it, right, Bruno? By moving your opponent around, you're really making the...
yeah, you know, you bear hug him, you shoot him up in the air, and then you jerk him down, and, you know, to where you're bending his back. Or, oh, well, he broke it. He caught him with a good chop.
Well, Blair has had trouble establishing an offensive attack here against Death Row 3260. Leapfrogging right into the referee. The referee was in a bad place. Blair was not going to hit the referee by any means, but the referee was in a bad spot. And now manager Gorgeous John has just hit his own man. Small packaged him. That might be enough. Gorgeous John tried to hit Blair, Bruno. He hit his own man. Uh-oh, he may have made a mistake. He's on top of Blair. And Blair's got a piece of Gorgeous John now.
Go ahead, B. Just one shot. Just one. Whoa!
He's got him up. He's going to press him. He's going to press slam him. Oh! He let him drop from about 8 feet. And that is a good win for B. Brian Blair.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is a special ladies match. Here she comes from Valdosta, Georgia. This is Allison Royale.
All right. Back here on the Fury Hour, Allison Royale.
Her opponent hails from the other side. This is the Erie Luna Vachon.
Luna Vachon and Allison Royale. Head to head.
Very nasty top gal, this Luna. Look what she's bringing as backup here. The Blackhearts.
Vachon has brought the Blackhearts, Apocalypse and Destruction, ringside. And you just hope, Bruno, that the referee will be able to take charge in the ring and make sure that the Blackhearts do not interfere. Jean goes to work right away, midsection of Allison Royale. This is our first look here in the UWF at Allison Royale.
She's a good-looking girl, huh? She looks like she's in good shape, but she's in there against a real toughie. I mean, this Luna Vachon, she is mean, nasty, tough. I mean,
you're starting to sound like her.
Sometimes, thank you. Sometimes I think that this Luna could go against not a top-notch wrestler, male wrestler, but you know what I'm saying. One of these.
You never know, yeah.
And I think she could give him one heck of a. She's a mean, nasty, tough gal.
She has that kind of courage, that is for sure.
But this Allison Royale.
Very patriotic. Puts her down. Nope, not enough.
She's a good-looking girl. She looks young. I don't know how much experience she's had. I'm not too familiar with her background.
Left over by her hair. That's the viciousness when you talk about Luna Vachon. Right there you saw it. Good leg chops, midsection.
You know, Bruno, I gotta say, I watch how attentively you're watching these pretty ladies out there. You're kind of a connoisseur on ladies, Bruno. I noticed that you got a keen eye for the fancy women, along with Greg DeGeorge.
I beg your pardon. We're merely talking about this Allison Royale. I think she's a very attractive and young wrestler, but unfortunately, I was just telling Craig, she's in there against a mean, vicious, tough gal in this Luna Vachon. I mean, she is.
Yes,
I'm telling Craig, she could go against not a top-notch male wrestler, but a secondary one. I think she could do well for herself.
Well, do you know that we know that she comes from the Vachon family, and they're very vicious, tough wrestlers, Mad Dog and...
They taught her well. They taught her well.
And you know who taught the other gal, Bruno? Do you know who taught her?
No, who?
Larry Simon, Malenko.
Really?
Yes, sir, broke her in. She's a Georgia gal and was broken in by Larry Simon, the great Malenko.
Captain Lou is doing his homework.
Yes, sir.
And we thought those Captain Lou corners were ad-libs. And
guys, you're doing a great job, you and Bruno. I'm putting you down for a $10,000 a week raise. Keep up the good work.
All right,
That's a very generous man.
That'll make it $10,008 a week now. Very nice. Test of strength here between Vachon and Allison Royale. On the surface, you would think Royale would not stand a chance, but she may surprise you despite that patriotic look. Oh, good kick there.
Nice
she
move.
caught Vachon right in the mouth.
Baco. Oh,
That's right after him.
Oh, see, she came up with that body dive, but boy, Luna met her with that knee right in the midsection. Now what is she going to do? They both got each other. Hey, very nice. Did you see that? Yeah. Not only did Allison suplex the Luna, but she remained hang on to till she went down into a full bridge and held her down. And usually you can wind up with a pin on that one, but Luna, tough experience as she is, she got out.
Good suplex, though, indeed, by Royale. Here's Vachon in the ropes. Toss. There's a good one. And you could just listen to Vachon to hear what kind of damage that did. Blackhearts have been noticeably very quiet. We almost forgot they were there. But... oh, look at that!
You spoke too soon, Craig.
She pulled the hair of Royale. Fortunately, that's all they did, but it may have saved Vachon the match. Royale was going for that 3 count. Good toss. It would be wise to try and stay in the center of the ring. It's very tough for the Blackhearts to interfere in that region. Vachon throwing Royale into the ropes, trying to go after her. Yes, brings the head right down to the canvas.
I'm afraid that Allison is in trouble now. Oh, there you go again. Luna just shoved the referee. The referee did nothing about it. You can't do that. Let's see now. What is she going to do here?
Clothesliner. Knocked the head down to the canvas.
But you know what? I'm surprised at Allison. She should have saw that coming.
Luna working on that midsection. Luna trying to put her away now. Working on the neck as the referee once again.
Neck, all right, choking her.
Referee not even paying attention here to the chokehold as the Blackhearts continue to get the attention of the referee. Down to the top turnbuckle. Shot on the mid-rope. Back elbow. Oh, boy.
That's, you know what, that back elbow drop. Now, she may have done damage to Allison, but she took a big jolt herself because she had to come down backwards and hit that mat well. So she landed a hard blow on Allison, but she took a blow herself. See, I don't believe in maneuvers like that. I really don't. The idea is to inflict punishment on your opponent and not yourself.
Royale now into the mid-rope. She turns around, and who took the worst of that one? Well, I guess Vachon is Royale for the cover now.
It's a good move. That could have been a pin.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Firecat's running in here. What's going on here? Royale ducking outside as the Firecat has walked into the ring area and is going after one of the Blackhearts. Firecat, obviously, on behalf of Royale, trying to even things up. Royale the ropes, stripped down by one of the Blackhearts. Now Firecat goes over there, hammering it away.
Oh, come on, look at this. Look at this.
One of the Blackhearts knocked down Royale.
You gotta be
kidding. What is going on here? Referee's lost control.
Mike, wasn't that brave of the Blackhearts? Was that brave to come in to take on a little girl like that? And
Royale is that? Oh, wow! What a splash by Vachon! Vachon went 15 feet in the air and came down with a splash.
The final ball is 40 seconds for the winner, The Universal Wrestling Federation's Beach Brawl is now available on video cassette. The critics have hailed it as one of the most action-packed nights in the history of the sport. Add power to your video library with this once-in-a-lifetime power jam. The UWF's Beach Brawl features Dr. Death Steve Williams, Bam Bam Bigelow, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, Wet n Wild, Cactus Jack, and many more. Also available, the best of the UWF Volumes 1 through 6. Order each cassette separately, or, for a limited time only, if you order all 6 at once, you'll receive the Beach Brawl video absolutely free, along with an autographed photo of UWF champ Dr. Death Steve Williams. Cassettes sold separately are $19.95 each, plus shipping and handling. Order all best of tapes for $119.70 and get the Beach Brawl video absolutely free. Send check or money order to Abrams Entertainment Group, 2532 Lincoln Boulevard, Marina Del Rey, California, 90291. Or call 213-822-4187 for more information.
If you're looking for a bit of a blarney, look no further than the Irish Sports Cavalcade. Golf, horse racing, rugby, and more come your way direct from Ireland. The Irish Sports Cavalcade. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America.
They ate the same lunch, got the same heartburn, but his antacid is very different. His Tums has calcium. Most antacids don't. Regular Rolaids uses an aluminum salt. This uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. Of all these, only Tums helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need every day.
Something my body needs anyway. I like that.
Calcium-rich Tums. That's the one you want.
With the Summer Games less than a year away, keep yourself up to date with Team USA as they prepare to challenge the world in boxing, gymnastics, volleyball, and more. U.S. Olympic Showcase. See it exclusively on Sports Channel America.
The UWF power line at 1-900-4204-UWF is waiting for you. That's you to call.
Hey, call the UWF power line now.
Sports fans everywhere are saying the same thing. The life story of pro wrestling's living legend Bruno Sammartino is one dynamic story. If you haven't gotten your copy, you can order now as many as you want by sending a check or money order to Bruno's Book, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Be sure to include $2.50 for postage and handling, along with $14.95 for each copy. This is one book you'll want for your sports library collection.